I'm out here doing some more beam shots. I just did some shots of the Archer 2A, which is 272 lumens on high, and uses two AA batteries. Right now I'm looking at the Archer 1C, which is basically the same light, different battery source. It's a much smaller compact flashlight because it's running on one CR123. It also has a higher output on high at 281 lumens. Because you have the lithium there, it's be able to pump out a little bit more power. So the advantages over the 2C, or excuse me, the 2A, is that this is a smaller form factor and literally brighter. So I'm going to go through all the modes real quick here, but it's the same UI, same modes and everything. On low, I got to basically show you the head here and my hand, because you're not going to be able to see it out in the yard there. Alright, but as I twist this into the next brightness level, you're going to see that you can start seeing it out in the yard, just like the 2A. Now in person, the spread is a little bit wider. Alright, so a little bit, just a touch more flood on this one. Could be because of slightly more lumens. I don't really know, but it seems like a slightly wider beam. Okay, which I really like. Alright, so in going to our next mode here, you can see, I can see the yard fine. Alright, I have slight ambient light right now because of the moon, but I'm capable of seeing my entire yard. We're not on high yet either. Alright, so fantastic functional light, and being smaller, awesome for EDC. Now, of course, when I pump up to that full 281 lumens, you can see everything even more clearly. Again, hopefully you guys can tell in the beam shots here, but I shouldn't say much. It's a slightly wider flood on this, okay? So, smaller flashlight, you know, more lumens, even though it's slight. You can definitely see the difference in person, especially on high, and a little bit more flood. Okay, so take that for what it's worth. Again, though, you know, running on one CR123, so some people try to stay away from them. They stick with the AA flashlights. It's really just preference, but they do function totally the same. And of course, one more mode, we're going to have our faster paced, our strobe. So anyway, back to low. I love this light. This is very cool. If you guys can get past, or anyone out there who really sticks to the AA flashlights, I understand that concept, especially, you know, in a survival situation, emergency situation. AAs are much more readily available and cheaper. But I used to be that person where I kind of pigeonholed myself to AAs because I was kind of fearful of lithiums. I heard some problems. Obviously, I had a personal experience with them venting, you know, and, you know, being a problem. But after being around so many flashlights and using, you know, different lithium batteries and stuff, I find that it's so worth it to bump that up if you can. As far as an everyday flashlight, I'm not going to get into too much philosophy here, but AAs are not a bad way to go. All right, as long as you can have that extra form factor, that little bit of a larger flashlight, it's going to be better overall. But if you're really just looking for that extra, you know, extra lumens, extra punch, smaller package, you can't beat lithiums. Anyway, I will leave you with the beam shot on high here. Once again, 281 lumens, and that is a lot of light for this small package. So I'm certainly a fan. You guys are going to see full reviews on both these lights in the near future. I want to start carrying these a little bit, get a little more familiar with them before I do the full reviews. But you can stay tuned for that. And in the meantime, thanks for watching. Hope you guys have a great day, and I will see you soon. Take care.